Hi, everybody, and welcome to your daily tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot here on Astrology Motivation. This is my second YouTube channel. Born Without Boundaries Tarot is my premier YouTube channel, and I hope you guys will enjoy all of the zodiac sign specific messages that I release every single week over there. 12 new messages every single week, 24 if you are an Unbound member. And I hope you guys will enjoy them. Just up today is Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I release all of those messages Tuesday through Friday. So over here, we do a daily tarot card reading. And the way that it works is there's a live chat that you can interact with me and with others on. I'm going to do a general tarot card reading. And if there are questions in your heart or on your mind, you have been drawn to this video for the one reason that you're going to get some answers to your questions. Maybe they'll answer all your questions, but it'll definitely kind of make things make sense for you. You're drawn here as if you are just, I don't know, turn on the radio in the car when you're in a mood and the exact song is playing that you needed to hear. It's just connecting you somehow to the message that you need to hear. Your heart will always find a way. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell. What's up, everybody? Because I do not go live here on a regular time. So in order to get the notification, you have to be subscribed so that you know when I go live. So I hope that you guys will subscribe if you're just finding the channel. And please remember to give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I know it's hard to remember because I forget all the time, but always like this video, always like videos that you like, because it really helps for that YouTube algorithm. And for those of you who are not able to participate in the live chat, leave your comments below because I still want to know what you think and how this energy is impacting you. So thank you so much, guys. What's up, everybody? Intuitive Tumbleweed. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you liked the Gemini reading. I'm telling you, man, really good times, good stuff. Hey, Melody. What's up, Susanna? Hey, Dina. Hey, Lala. Hey, Earl. Hey, Ruthie. So I'm so glad that you guys like those readings. Yeah, I thought Aries was phenomenal too. And Taurus was shockingly deep and detailed. So I'm hoping that somebody got something from these videos. I'm hoping that they did. I always hope that they do. Today is Thursday, Thursday the 25th. And Mercury has entered Libra, or will be entering Libra relatively soon at 9:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's around 6 out here. It's Mercury is entering Libra. What does that mean? Well, Mercury is, all Mercury energy is very intelligence forward. So it's very intelligence and communication forward. Mercury rules Gemini. It also rules Virgo. So it has a very pragmatic and rational mentality to it. It is the foundation of how we listen to things and how we talk about things. That is Mercury. It is how we listen to things, maybe what interests us, as well as how we talk about things, how we express ourselves, especially vocally, verbally. And that goes into writing, music, poetry, all of those things, all of those forms of expression. But there's thought and discipline to it, especially when it was when Mercury was in Virgo. Well, now it's slipped into Libra, and Libra is the house of partnerships, especially long-term partnerships, long-term love affairs, understanding ourselves through somebody else. So Mercury becomes very connected to communicating to understand somebody else. So just like Gemini, it's very intuitive when Mercury is in Libra to hear somebody else's side of the story and be able to understand and even communicate on their level. So Mercury in Libra is very diplomatic. It is sometimes very difficult to make up your mind with Mercury in Libra, especially if it's in your natal chart. When it's just in a transit, ultimately, it's just more about diplomacy and getting people to listen to each other. But if it's in your natal chart, it can impact you in like you don't like to make decisions very much. And Libras know, anybody who has a significant Libra placement knows that it's hard. You always see both sides of the story anyway. So when Mercury is in Libra, sometimes it is very indecisive. But when you're in a, I think it's very good that Mercury is in Libra right now. It's like perfect timing, because it's going to help open people's minds to different perspectives, help us listen to each other, and hopefully communicate more effectively if we can understand how one another communicates. That could be really good. This is especially a good time to double down and focus on learning your partner's love language, or being able to understand somebody's love language so you can communicate how you feel in the language that they will receive it. And you will also be able to communicate how you receive love so that other people can communicate and your love language. So this is a really beautiful time. The moon, I just did a Cancer reading a couple hours ago. So that's actually a really beautiful surprise. And I hope you guys will enjoy that. But the moon is really like, the moon is really, I think, relationship oriented right now as it moves through the next 5 days. So we're going to go through a new moon also on Saturday. And that's actually really a beautiful time to plant seeds, talk to other people, be social, because of its aspect to Jupiter. So I don't know. Let's get into the astrology more in a more detailed way. Is anybody asking me, hey Amanda, good morning to you. I just got off of all social media yesterday. Oh, well, congratulations. Nice. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I think we're gonna get we talked about this a little bit, forecasting out to the end of this year. There's some really difficult astrology that we still have to go through. So really enjoy these next couple of weeks, because that's my dog. Really enjoy these next couple of weeks, because this is actually a really kind of honeymoon kind of period for us right now. It's actually really laid back and almost a pretty time, a sweet time. There's a sweetness to the end of summer as we go into the fall and we start to celebrate in a whole different way. So yeah, enjoy Virgo season. Virgo season should be relatively smooth for most of us. Today is Thursday, August 25th. There is a huge square in the sky, almost like doubled in some ways, because of the moon's position right now. The moon and Venus are at the are at a corner of it. So just tension with how we feel about our own self-worth and how we see ourselves, and even in some ways I don't know, when the moon is opposite Saturn, there's always some tension or reverb for how we were raised, how we were brought up. You know, the tension between being nurtured or being motherly, and being fatherly, discipline. So that relationship and balance that has to happen between discipline and nurturing, and how much do you expect others to take care of you versus how much do you actually have to stand up and start making some commitments or taking care of others. It's like it's a balance that has to be struck, and when they're opposing each other, we can those can be subjects that really get in our face. Yeah, but nothing else is Mercury is, yeah. So Mercury for the next couple of days is still in that really awful, I think, space, this really awful opposition to Neptune, but it's coming out of it, which will help to really clear our minds a lot. And by the time that new moon comes around, that's another relief that it brings, is that Mercury is no longer opposite or in opposition to Neptune, but instead it's in opposition to Jupiter, which is actually a much better place for it to be. It actually broadens and expands the mind and helps us think way outside of the box in many different directions. The problem there is still making decisions and focusing. But if you're looking to just brainstorm the next couple of days or into the beginning of next is going to be a great time to just brainstorm and just be open to great ideas, and then just take all those ideas down. And when the energy starts to settle down a bit, you'll be able to see what those best, like what the best suggestions are. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the best ideas are, and pick through them. So yeah, get out your notebooks and take stock. Hey, Michelle, good afternoon to you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all your likes here. Let's start shuffling these cards, man. Let's do it. Everyone give this woman all. God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you so much, love and light. God bless you for that reminder. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of Cups is here. Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing energy. She's very emotional. She's very loving. She just loves so much. That's basically all that she does, is she loves and she loves and she loves. And she never gets drained for one reason. Loving, loving, loving fills her up. So every time she gives love away, it fills her up even more. She's filled up by the act of giving love. She's just like this ever-flowing kind of energy. She just is ever-flowing, unconditional love. Ace of Pentacles is here. We have Ace of Pentacles, which is a beautiful opportunity, or being valued, or finding value, or somebody loving you. But then we have Seven of Cups, which Seven of Cups is one of my least favorite cards. They could represent, at least so far, it could represent having a lot of options, right? And realizing how much people love you, or needing to share your love in order to show somebody that they're cared for, that they're loved, giving them your love. That's kind of important. So it could just be somebody needs your love right now, right? And you have the opportunity to just keep showing your love. Then we have Three of Pentacles, hard at work, or your work is appreciated. Basically, this is saying when you show somebody your love right now, it'll be greatly appreciated. Maybe somebody's going through a very hard time, and this is always competition. We talk about the Five of Wands a lot, the Five of Swords too. It's like when everything comes at you at once. It's when people throw a lot of petty shit at you to try to make it seem bigger than it actually is. So if you are able to take one at a time, you will be able to conquer this no problem. The only way it has any impact or any power is because it comes at you all at once. But if you can get that shit in line, believe me, you can handle this. Five of Wands is conflict. Then we have Four of Pentacles as our central energy. So trying to find stability, maybe holding on too tight. This could even be competition in some ways. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is another, to me, wonky kind of energy, because it should feel stable, but it's not. It's almost like Four of Pentacles is what happens when you don't feel stable and you get really scared. So you start clinging on to money. You start clinging on to money because you're afraid it will never come to you. And then you get yourself into some very self-defeating patterns. So Five of Wands is here. It's like it's time to show you love somebody. Eight of Swords is here, being disconnected, feeling left out, or feeling like somebody doesn't care, or feeling like you were left behind. The Chariot is here, is that there's traveling and there's movement. Maybe you are going somewhere, or Cancerian energy is some sort of progress. It's very loving energy, moving or going towards something. Eight of Swords, though, is being disconnected, being left behind. And then the Devil is here, which is ironically Saturnian energy. It's a clash between Cancer energy and Capricorn energy. It's like somebody is stuck. Maybe somebody's addicted to, like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. My mind, I think, sometimes gets blown. I do so many readings. It's a little too much. Nine of Swords is here. Sickness, maybe death, sadness, worry could be as well. Nine of Swords. What are you trying to say, God? Like, what do you want us to know? Not just some random fucking shit. What do you want us to know? Three of Cups. being connected and being near people is really going to help, or being near friends is really going to fill somebody up. Somebody is feeling really disconnected right now and needs to be nurtured, needs to feel love, needs to feel people who love them around them. Absolutely. So if you've been thinking about somebody or somebody is on your heart, the answer is yes. You must absolutely, positively, definitely reach out to somebody. It is essential. It is essential. They need your love right now. There's also, if you reach out in connecting, there's actually more opportunity for you, something new that might happen that is not related to this, but might precipitate or come out of it. So I don't know. This is a great deal of worry. Let's clarify. I want to clarify. What is the Seven of Cups? What is the Seven of Cups, please? Please just clarify the Seven of Cups, God. Please just clarify the Seven of Cups. So this is Cancer. The Chariot is Cancer. It's a once again, that doesn't clarify anything for me, God. Please clarify Chariot. In some ways, I just heard you have a lot of options, or you have, okay, there's a lot of ways that you can show love. There's not just one. So don't feel so stuck. There's not just this ultimate way that you have to show love. Show love, demonstrate love, and just let it be known that you care. It's very important energy. Can you clarify the Chariot, please? Clarify the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot, please. Clarify the Chariot. That's really weird. The Chariot is clarified by the Eight of Swords, but the Eight of Swords is right before it. How is the Chariot clarified by the Eight of Swords? It's not. This is completely disconnected. You have to go toward somebody who is disconnected, or if you're feeling disconnected, you have to move. You have to decide to change where you are and move, because there has been somebody that has been left behind, and they definitely need a demonstration of love and caring right now. Please clarify the Devil here. Please clarify the Devil. Please clarify the Devil. Please clarify the Devil. Defeat. The Devil is addiction, suffering, fear has really defeated somebody, has really taken them down. They're stuck. So Five of Swords means somebody is stuck. Somebody is, in terms of something that really hurt you or made you sad, somebody is very stuck. This is actually, I think, a big red flag, because it's almost like somebody's in a lot of trouble right now. Somebody's feeling very potentially depressed. And the only thing that could help or might help is just people around them reminding them how much they're cared for and how much they are loved. So, like I said, do not hold back your love. I think if you're scared to express it, or scared somehow for some reason to express support to somebody, don't be. Just say it in the best ways that you know how to say it right now. Do it in whatever way you can. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but express it. Don't hold back. If I had to summarize any of this, it's that someone needs your love right now. Can you clarify the Four of Pentacles, please? Can you please clarify the Four of Pentacles? Please clarify this central energy. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Somebody might need counseling, therapy to get them through a really hard time, or decisions have to be made. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Once again, she's like my GPS card, but she's also like, make a decision. Decide to go. Decide to move forward. You have to go. I don't know what that means or where people have to go, but what do you think? You let me know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah, God, if you could just please summarize, what does this mean? Could have something to do with the number 3 too, being around 3 people, being in a threesome or a triplet. It doesn't have to be like a sexy or kinky or anything like that. It's just being around people is what's going to bring success into your life. Isolation is really harming you, and it's harming your progress. Maybe somebody just has to leave or get out of where they are, but this is the energy of somebody who is stuck. Okay, so what do you want us to do? Can you just answer that quick? Let me get back to these cards. What do you want us to do? Like, what are we supposed to do? Take action. Take action means to take action and go, move, like do something. Just take action. It also says be creative. This could also be the King of Wands, as in somebody is about to take action that maybe was isolated from you, or maybe, they didn't feel you cared or you wanted them around. But that's not true. The bottom line is it's not true. This is the energy of somebody who absolutely did want you around, and now they feel stuck because they feel, I don't know, they're just completely disconnected. When you get separated, when your mind has literally told you all the worst things in the world, and that's all you're fucking listening to, it's legitimately saying, fuck that shit. Don't believe it. Somebody absolutely does need your love right now. They need you around right now. They do care, and your contribution is important. If I could summarize that, there it is. Okay. Let's go into the moon cards, huh? Yes, I agree with you, love and light. I have been feeling a lot of psychic impressions as well. Like it has been crazy, and to the point where I have been horrified and scared because I have just not been able to get something off my heart or out of my mind. And it's just felt weird. Because I can't understand it. I can't comprehend it. But at the same time, I don't know what to really do about it, because I don't know what action to take. Because I don't consciously have, I don't have any conscious connection to it. Right now, it's just translating as a vibration, which is making me uncomfortable. But if I can't articulate it, what can I do about it? We have Virgo energy, which is hard work. So just working hard, being diligent, also healing and focusing on nurturing and healing, cleaning things up, fixing things up, taking care of something, taking care of somebody, maybe taking care of a group of people. God, if I'm not getting this message right, then please, like, what do I need to know that's going to get this message right? Your hard work is paying off. This is coming out in the past. The problem is you feel like this is in the past. Like I feel like there's just this energy of your hard work is paying off, but you don't feel like it's paying off anymore. It's okay, but like, sorry, I got real world problems, right? Have faith in your dreams. Don't give up. You are absolutely supposed to keep going forward. Maybe you felt restricted. Maybe you felt like, you're working diligently, but your work isn't getting you anywhere. It's a reminder to just keep moving forward. Your work is absolutely appreciated. I'm going to say it though, God, I love you so much, my precious Lord, but cha-ching, cha-ching, you got to send me actual income. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it can't just be, oh, I appreciate you. That can't just be it. There's got to be, this is a material world. So, and I don't mean that in a materialistic way, but there's got to be some payoff. You can't live off of, or maybe this is reading it saying you can live off people's love for you. But the problem is almost the mindset of you really can't live off somebody's love. You can't just live off love alone. You need love to live, but there's got to also be resources exchanged. So I don't know. Chop wood. Okay. Work. Something about work. A message in the bottle. And we got that too. Round and round. Something has been circling. It's almost like you're not getting the message. I agree. I'm not getting the message. I'm having a conversation with spirit right here. You're right. I'm not getting the message. What do you need me to say? A message in a bottle. Karma keeps coming around. No, it's not karma at all. It's the message is not being delivered. You're absolutely right. What cards do I need to pick to deliver the message? Because I don't really know what the fuck is going on anymore. Okay, maybe these. Control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Okay, calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. And then moonstone. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. Okay, I appreciate that totally. I hope you guys got something out of that. Absolutely. 150,000%. Instead of fearing that others may try to control you. Heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it's trustworthy. Okay. And I just got a text message too. Nope, didn't clear anything up. That's okay. I'm going to keep going. To me, this is really just, I don't know. Maybe there's a struggle going on inside about, you get into those struggles where what makes sense to you is absolutely not what Spirit's calling you to do. And you need to say no because realistically it doesn't make any sense. But Spirit's like, it don't have to make sense. You just got to get on this. It's that kind of energy, right? And the back talk doesn't really help, right? Spirit's like, figure this shit out. I made you flesh to move around the material world. You take care of that. I'm just giving you an instruction. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like, oh shit, okay, all right, Spirit, I hear you. We have Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. So nurturing, be loving and nurturing, taking care of somebody, people taking care of each other, or a mother's energy, dream and journey. Okay. And follow the voice of your soul. Okay. Dream and journey. This is once again listening to a cadence because it's drum. Follow the voice of your soul. And I just feel like there's a communication that you need to make. There's something that you have to reach out. You have to talk. You have to call somebody. You have to go see somebody. You have to visit somebody. And you have to trust the way that God is taking you. Even if it doesn't make mental sense. I know it makes sense in your soul. Feel loved and comforted. Follow the voice of your soul. Dream and journey. You have the rhythm. What is it? It is, you can feel it. Not feeling as in emotion, guys, but feeling as in there is a cadence. There is a vibe. Pick that up. Follow it. Trust it. It's trying to get you to walk. Oh, it's almost saying, if you want to know how to get around these obstacles, listen to the beat that I'm giving you. Because if you walk in time with my rhythm, that's the secret to making it through the obstacle course without getting your head cut off. Is the rhythm. It's the beat. It's the syncopation. If you let me, you're asking for my help, so let me guide you. Follow the rhythm and you won't get hurt. Because it's almost like that's the secret to getting through the obstacle course, is just be on time, be in rhythm. And Virgo energy is very much about being on time. Just tell me, please, universe. That's kind of what it is, right? So ultimately, I totally get it. spiritual messages are cryptic because spiritual messages are cryptic because you have to have faith. You have to, it's like spirit, you don't realize it, but you are part of spirit. You have to be part of the conversation. The answer doesn't exist without the answer coming or echoing back from inside of you. So your faith is part of the solution. So when you feel spirit is being cryptic, the bottom line is because the rest has got to come from you. You have to take this leap of faith. It can't be all done for you. It can't be all paved for you. It can't be obvious or make so much sense and like, okay, I'm just gonna do the work for it. It's not like that. You have to do the work. You have been put on this earth, on this physical plane with this body to be able to do the physical work. You're supposed to do the material lifting, and God is supposed to guide. You're supposed to figure out all the practicalities of this real world bullshit. That's why you were given this brain, this heart, this mind, this material. You're supposed to do that work. It can't just come from spirit, though I understand the confusion when you're not even sure what the message is. But the message, the answer to the message is not an intelligence answer. It's an answer inside your heart. It's a rhythm. Where is the rhythm in sync? Where is the rhythm making sense? Where does it feel in time? When you think of many different solutions, think of many different answers. What is the one that feels in sync? When you get that correct cadence, you have the right answer. That's when you know, when you have all this confusion floating around in your brain, when you suddenly are in step and in time and you are synced up with that internal cadence, you have the right answer. So yeah, search the answers, but listen for that cadence. That cadence is going to tell you, stop. This is it. This is the one you have to follow. I hope that makes sense because this is kind of cryptic. I know. Well, love and light. God bless you, sweetheart. We're gonna just say prayers for you, sweetie. We're just gonna say prayers for you. Yeah, perfection is not the answer. Like, there's no such thing as perfection. Perfection is not the answer. You can't wait for everything to be no, you just have to go. You have to set your mind to it and you have to make a decision, and then God will take care of you based on the decision that you make. It's kind of like that. It's like, you tell me, what do you want? What do you want to do? That's kind of what it's saying. What do you want to tell me? What do you want to do? Did we pull one of these cards already? I don't remember. Unconditional love. Unconditional love and power. Unconditional love and power. Unconditional love and power. That's it. Unconditional love and power. That's all it's saying. That's all it's saying. Unconditional love is just, fitting in and accepting. Power is knowing what to use when you need to use it. You have all your gifts, you have all your talents, you have all your strengths. Sometimes you need the arrow, sometimes you just need the rhythm, and you just need the flute. Be ready, be prepared. You've got this, and you will have everything that you need when you make the decisions that you need to make. You will fall in step. Absolutely. And this is connection. This is connection. This is just loving somebody, caring about them, taking care of them. This is being in sync with them. Yeah. Okay. All right, God. You got me. You got me. Kindness. A kind gesture rekindles your belief in the power of love. Remember to be kind to yourself. It's almost like maybe you've been beating yourself up like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing enough. You'd be surprised at what is enough. You'd be surprised at the littlest things. If they're delivered just at the right time, can mean everything to somebody. And then we have sacred source. We, your angels, are here to remind you of your magnificence. You are literally an angel in the making, a being of eternal love and light, forever one with God, Goddess, and all creation. You're an angel in the making. It's almost like you got this. Maybe you're just being really hard on yourself for some fucked up reason. Like no matter what you do, it's not going to be okay. And you're stressed out because it's you not feeling good enough or not feeling right or having to overprove yourself. You don't. You don't. Be good to yourself. Include yourself at the seat, in a seat at the table of your own feast, of your own kindness. Remember to include yourself there too. It feels like you're just being way too hard on yourself, and you've actually really got this. You really do got this. And you don't have to fix everything. You don't have to be the one that goes in like the hero and saves the day. You just have to be part of the chorus. You don't have to be the soloist. You don't have to be the breakout performer. You just have to do your part, and that somebody's going to feel that. They're going to know that, and that's what's important. Hi, Holly. Good for you. Amen. Thank you so much for that, Holly. Esther. Amen. That's a good one, Esther. Good point. You sing all night? That's awesome, Ruthie. Oh, thank you, Ruby. Love and light. Aquarius moon is it's a tough moon. I think we've talked about this before. It's tough because it wants to care about everybody all the time, always, and everybody's well-being becomes your responsibility, and you don't feel good unless everybody's around you is happy, but also is happy with you. So it can be very damaging to have to always exhausting, really, to always have to be everybody's hero, like solve the world problems. It's a beautiful beauty. It's a mark of a beautiful soul, but it's also very exhausting and very difficult on the individual. This Aquarius moon, it is, because it's constantly demanding that you give yourself away in order to be good enough. And the truth is, you have to include yourself at the table. You have to leave some for you. Aquarius moons especially need to learn how to set their tank, how to set their E marker on a quarter. So they always have some left over for themselves, because they will run on empty until they break. And that's why they are prone to depression. Do you stop caring? Why? No, you can't stop caring. It's not about stop caring. It's about stop thinking that it's actually your whole responsibility to fix. It isn't at all. At all. Caring just means you want the best for somebody. It doesn't mean that you have to be the one that fixed the problem. That's not caring. That's actually kind of arrogance. I want to be the one that people look to as Mother Teresa saved the fucking day. But that's not you doing it to care. That's you doing it to get credit. So don't give yourself away. Caring just means you want and pray for, hope for, and love people with your whole heart and pray for the best for them at all times. It does not mean that you have to be the one that does it. It doesn't mean that you have to be the one doing it, or you have to be the one giving yourself away to make it all work and happen. There's really, that's why it's challenging, because you think, but I'm doing something so good. I want to show I care. Caring is enough. You don't have to show it. You don't have to demonstrate that you care. Caring will show itself. Like, if you really care, it'll show itself. It'll just come out of you. You don't have to think of ways to make it visible. Just let it come out of you. Trust how Spirit is saying, just let it come out of you. Just let the caring come out of you. You don't have to think of ways to make people see it. You thought your Aquarius moon saved your double Libra ass. No, Libra's actually a very strong energy. Libra does have indecisiveness about it, but it's really because it's constantly seeing two different sides of things. And Libras are the best, if they allow themselves to learn how to look at seeing the middle path, the thing that serves both sides instead of just one or the other. They're great at trailblazing. They're great at it because they can see a path. By listening to both sides, they can see a path that other people can't. Yeah. And it's not that Aquarius moon is weak. It's very intense. And it's a challenge. It's challenging. Because remember, Aquarius energy is very air energy, and it really doesn't like to feel at all. It likes to just think and for things to make sense and to hypothesize and conceptualize. When emotions come in, it gets very blurry and very fuzzy. So for the moon to be set in that energy is challenging. It's a challenge. Yeah, sing is good. Song is really beautiful, actually. Song is a really therapeutic thing for you to help release that from deep inside. I've been fighting all day with myself to not reach out to a Pisces. Well, why do you want to reach out to them? Yeah, I feel almost like you always got to ask yourself that question. Do you want to do it because you want to be, I don't, like why do you want to do it? Because you need it? Because you need the connection? Is it addiction? Or is it actual connection? Because I feel like if you legitimately love somebody, it's easy to just, if you know that there's love on the other side, it's easy to just connect with that person. You're never going to doubt when there's actual love on the other side. It's like a magnet. You can call it anytime. The fact that you have hesitation and don't feel comfortable with it tells me that there might be something else going on there that is giving you pause and like, well, am I going to get love back? And that could be what you're asking. Like, I've tried this before. Should I try it again? You may already have your answer. Right. And so is that answer something you want or something that you're fighting yourself with? That could be too. Hello. Dear, that is amazing. That is great suggestions. You work out and then you sing afterwards. So there is just that. It's like you're wringing out your physical self. You're getting out that extra energy, and then you are also getting out your like creative energy, your soul energy, your spirit energy. That is exceptional. Exceptional work. Very good, and thank you for the suggestions. Hey, Roseanne. So. Okay. I mean, that's really wonderful energy. Capricorn moon is actually probably very grounding with all that Cancer energy. It's probably very grounding for you. I mean, it's definitely opposite your sun. So your feelings and how you see yourself can be very, very separate. Like what you feel is good, what you feel is right, but what you want to be and who you want to be can feel like they're always in opposition to each other, which could cause a dynamic kind of rift in who you are when your moon is opposite your sun. But that also means that you were born on a full moon. There you go. Which is really cool and really powerful. And if you use that opposition, almost like a slingshot uses oppositional energy, you can be very powerful in life, right? Oppositions pull in the different direction, but so does slingshot. It's just, in other words, use that full moon energy that you were born under. Letting go is when you are the most powerful. When you let go, you will build tension your whole life. You build tension, build tension, build tension. And when you finally let go is when you change things, almost like magic. That's how it works almost when your sun is in opposition to your moon. Use that full moon energy to release and let go. Use the power of release to dynamically change your life. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for this conversation. I have got to let you go. I've got to move on and I've got to do more readings. So thank you all so much for chiming in and being here with me. Thank you all for the likes. I really, really appreciate it. I will definitely be on here tomorrow. I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank you so much for your constant participation. I love you. And remember, if you have not participated in the live chat, let your voice be heard. Comment below because I definitely want to know. I'll see you guys tomorrow.